Today, I'm gonna be trying to give you guys 5 tips to help you guys dominate solo queue in Black Ops 6 rank play. Tip number 1, don't solo queue. No, I'm kidding, imagine. I always highly suggest people not to solo queue, but if you absolutely have to, you have no one to play with, all your friends suck, and you're way higher than them, or they just don't play at all, and you just have to play solo queue, then this video is for you. So, I call solo queue an absolute mental hell. You have to do so much in order to win, and even if you do all of those things to win, you still might lose. Just because you might have teammates that are brain dead and they just are doing whatever the fuck they want and they're just running around trying to get kills. So tip number 1, I think this is the best tip. If you want to make it farther in your ranks, if you want to level up, you have to know how to read the minimap and you have to know how to read the kill feed. The minimap is your best friend in Call of Duty, no matter if you're solo queuing, no matter if you have a 4-stack or what, but especially if you are solo queuing, I feel like if your teammates aren't calming, the minimap is the next best thing. Just because the minimap shows you the positioning of every single teammate, and it even shows the red dots, and it shows where teammates are spawning at, and it just shows you basically everything. I'm gonna use Skyline as an example for this whole map. Say you're holding kitchen, and you see your teammate's arrow P1, right? And if he dies P1 and you see the enemy's minimap of where he's shooting from, then you can instantly get his trade. If not, you know where he's at. So if you don't get any comms for your teammates, that is the next best thing. If you aren't constantly looking at your minimap, you're just gonna be lost. You're gonna start getting pissed off at your teammates for dying and not calming. So instead of just getting pissed off for them for not calming, just take matters into your own hands and start looking at your minimap, start looking at the red dot. That's literally why the minimap is there, so it gives you all that other information your teammates aren't letting you know about. The minimap also helps you know where people are spawning at. Say it's the kitchen hill on Skyline, your teammates are spawning back grass or back bedroom, you automatically know the other team is going to be spawning on P2 side of the map, because there's no way they can spawn grass side if your teammates are spawning there. So right when you see your teammate's arrow spawn there, you should automatically be looking P2 side or mid, depending on which one of your teammates is holding what, but you can look at who's holding what angle based off the minimap alone. If one of your teammates you see is holding mid, then you should pick up front. If one of your teammates is holding front, you should maybe sit on hill and hold mid. Basically, you gotta go based off what the arrows are doing on the minimap, and if your teammates are being dumbasses, aren't doing anything, and they're just running around messing everything up, then that's the hard part about solo queue, because you just can't control that at all. Number 2, you need to learn how to study spawns. Spawns are a really big part in this game. I just mentioned being able to know how to read spawns based off where your teammates are spawning at. You should also know where the enemies are spawning at based off of where you are spawning at. The more repetitions you guys get, the more easier it will be to be able to read spawns in this game. When the game first came out, I couldn't read spawns at all, but as I kept playing, as I kept getting more reps, as I kept spawning in certain places and getting killed in certain places, I started to be able to pick up on certain spawns more. There's obviously the simple spawns you could read. On Skyline, there's bedroom spawn, so they're obviously going to be spawning on the other side of the map. Those are the easy spawns, right? But the hard spawns to read are the parallel spawns. So if you start spawning like in the middle of the map, if you spawn kitchen, the hill is popped in bedroom, the other team is gonna be spawning parallel to you. They're gonna be spawning piano. And if you're spawning piano, they're gonna be spawning kitchen. So it's like if you spawn in the middle of the map, they're literally gonna spawn across from you. And if you spawn at the edges of the map, they're just gonna spawn on the other side. If that makes sense. In my head it makes sense, but I can't really show you guys. Start looking for those spawns, because those are really important. The parallel spawns, a lot of people don't know how to read them, and it's just kind of based on like repetition. Some people can read them, and if you spawn parallel and you know exactly where the other team is going to spawn in that moment, you can instantly kill them and kind of spawn trap them and piss off the other team and just kind of save your whole team the game. So this is the hard part for a lot of people in solo queue. You are going to have to do the dirty work if you do want to win, right? Because I know if you're in solo queue, everyone's going to want to go for kills. Everyone's going to want to kill whore. You're going to see your teammates running around kill whore, and no one's ever going to want to get hill. So if you see your teammates running around kill whoring, you are going to have to be the person to sit in hill if you do want to win. You got to drop your ego, because majority of the people in solo queue do have egos and they just like to blame other people. Even though they're doing the most dumbass shit ever, they're going to start blaming other people for not doing just shit at all, right? Even though they're the ones fucking up. So if no one's sitting on hill, bro, just drop your ego, go sit in hill. You have a better chance of winning the game if you're doing the dirty work. If no one's going to get spawns, if no one's rotating, you have to be the person to do that, because majority of the time your teammates are going to be pushing ult with like 10 seconds left. No one's going to be rotating, and the other team could be a 4-stack, and there could be already 2 people on new. So do the dirty work, rotate at like 20-25 seconds. If that is the case, every hill is different, but do the dirty work, bro. Hold the anchor if they're not holding the anchor. If you see a lane open on your minimap, one teammate is in hill, 2 teammates are on the right side, and let's say kitchen is open, right? You better pick up kitchen, because if you don't pick up kitchen, the enemy team is gonna come from kitchen and is gonna kill everyone, and everyone's gonna be looking like, what the fuck just happened, bro? Like, you guys all suck, and then everyone's gonna start blaming each other. That's how it goes all the time in solo queue. Everyone just blames each other, bro. So do the dirty work. At least you know you're doing the right thing, because you're gonna have brain dead teammates who say you guys are holding spawns for the next hill. Say you're holding P2 spawns. You might have a teammate push all the way in bedroom and flip spawns, and it's the most annoying thing in the world, because like, what, you're like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? And these people, I promise you, they like turn off their brains, and it's like, how did you even get to this rank in the first place? You're literally trying to run around and play TDM, and it doesn't make any sense at all. So you have to be the one to hold spawns, hold certain positions, rotate, and even sit in hill if no one's doing that type of stuff. And you can even be the one calling out. I don't know if a lot of you guys like doing that. Personally, when I'm solo queuing, I'm not calling out unless it's an important situation, but I have push to talk on, so I literally have to press a key in order to talk, so it's not the best thing in the world. But if you are willing to call out, I would say call out. And the last thing, this is what a lot of people don't want to do, and this is why a lot of people are playing solo queue in the first place, bro. You gotta go out your way, invite people you win with, start making friends in the fucking game. And the internet is probably the easiest thing in the world to make friends. You are not in real life, bro. If you are antisocial in real life, it is not hard at all to make friends on Call of Duty. You guys literally play the same fucking game. So if you guys are winning together, then invite those people you just won with. If they don't join, fuck it, go on to the next game. Invite those people you win with, and just keep doing that over and over. And if you guys find a team that you're constantly winning with, you think these guys are cool, then start inviting them, and that can make friendships throughout the whole fucking game for years and years and years. Some of my closest friends to this day are friends that I met literally back in, I don't even know what Call of Duty, it was a long ass time ago, before the CDO, before Modern Warfare 19. You just gotta literally go out your way to fucking do it, bro. That's how people get their name out there, and that's how you become cool. You also gotta drop your ego. You're not gonna make any friends having a fucking ego in Call of Duty, bro. It's the most annoying thing in the world when someone is blaming you constantly even though they're shit, when someone is just saying how ass you are, this and that, just talking hella shit, and it's like they're an NPC, to be honest, and they just don't realize, and it's just like annoying at that point. So those are kind of like the main tips that I have. Obviously Gunny is one of them, but Gunny could always be worked on, and I'm assuming a lot of you guys already have the Gunny because this game is so easy to shoot in. You just gotta have all the things that I've said, then the IQ, you should be good. But I advise people not to play solo queue in the first place. If you just don't want to make friends and none of that, then these tips are for you. But yeah, I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you guys could please help me out, it'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Peace.